That was at One Million in Austin. This is a true story. They were like, I said, I gotta come up with a luchador name. Like, we're gonna go for this. So I was thinking about but I didn't want it to be like super cool. I was thinking like, let me like the flying armchair. And then initially, I don't know how many Spanish-speaking people here we have here, but I wanted to be El Grillo Constipado. Yeah, which is a constipated bullfrog. And I was like, hey, there we go, I can make that work. But no, Relámpago Blanco, I figured it kind of like made me feel like a basketball star in 1972.
Well, all challenges aside and all the stuff that you tasted, you cooked for yourself, you've done, what is Adam Richman's favorite food?
My favorite food, I don't know if I have a favorite food, but my favorite meal, I think, it's actually really, really basic. It's good pizza with good salad and either like a cold beer or a cold glass of white wine. That's it. It's pizza, salad, and like maybe a cold beer, cold wine. But and there's something about it. I just think it's savory, it's clean, it's not too heavy, but it's still hearty. What's my favorite beer? Ooh, man, I'm kind of having a little bit, maybe too much of a love affair with IPAs recently. But I'm loving them all. Some of the great ones I've come across. That's a great question, by the way. Total Domination IPA out of Portland, Oregon is really, really solid. I just tried one out of Northern Cali, Racer 5 IPA, really, really solid. And then I was up in Maine and I tried a whole bunch of beers from a company called Allagash, which is pretty solid. Goose Island? I'm gonna get some Goose Island. Oh, and then I tried, what was the one it was in Milwaukee? Spotted Cow.
Yeah, Spotted Cow. Well, I gotta say this. So you can get all kinds of different beers, food, everything else, but what do you like to cook for you? Like, you're sitting around, do you just go PB&J, or do you do, I'm just gonna throw in a tombstone or something? I don't know.
That's a great question. No, you know what? When I'm not taping, I generally have to keep it pretty light. I mean, it's cool because it took me like getting a job where I eat the richest food on the planet to lead the healthiest lifestyle ever because I have to or I will die. And so, you know, so it's like daily workouts and all this jazz, and I pretty much just do fish and veggies when I'm home, but I'm a trained sushi chef, so I make sushi.
Now, you touched on that just a second ago. What do you do? I mean, you're out on the road filming for a long time, doing all this crazy stuff. It's not all crazy, but you're certainly, you know, intaking a lot of stuff. How do you keep yourself healthy on the road?
That question. You know what the thing is? When I started the show, when we got the show, we were bought for 10 episodes, and what I do was, hey, do I come to where you work and I talk to you doing something? Anyway, so here. So the thing is, I went to a bunch of physicians kind of like preemptively, like when I started the show, because I wanted to like maintain rather than like repair from damage. So I do like really stay on top of my health with like constant checkups, supplements, vitamins, etc. But it's 2-a-day workouts when I'm actually on the road. So it's in the morning, run 2 miles, and then I have a routine that my trainer came up with that I can do it in my hotel room, just using like my luggage and resistance bands. And then usually in the evening I'll do another run, and then either